Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into a platform called ToolNova Next, and it comes with a huge promise to fundamentally change how we handle our digital workflows. That is a big claim, so let's jump in and see if it really holds up.
So let's just start with a question. And I think we've all been there, right? Staring at a screen with like a dozen tabs open, feeling totally overwhelmed. What if all those complicated, multi-step digital tasks just weren't? What if everything you needed was just in one place, simple and fast?
Well, that's exactly the big idea we're going to unpack today. The people who made this platform, they don't see it as just another app. No, they call it a vision for the future of technology. That's a pretty bold claim, so let's dig in and see what's really behind it.
Okay, so first things first. What is ToolNova Next? Well, at its very heart, it's designed to be a completely unified digital ecosystem.
At its core, ToolNova Next is all about being that single, all-in-one platform. The idea is to bring together pretty much everything you might need, whether you're a developer, a content creator, a business owner, whoever, into one seamless environment. The ultimate goal? To boost your productivity by just cutting out all the clutter.
Now, one of the most interesting things here is who it's built for. They're targeting two groups at once. On one hand, it's focused on being dead simple for beginners, but on the other, it promises some seriously advanced functionality and scalability for the pros. And let me tell you, that is a notoriously tough balance to get right, but it's exactly what they're aiming for.
And all of that brings us to the central promise, pure efficiency. The idea is that by having every single tool you need in one cloud-based environment, you can manage, build, and scale your projects way more smoothly.
Okay, so we know the what and the why. So now, let's get into the how by taking a tour of the actual tools inside this ecosystem. This is the powerhouse of features we've been hearing about. And this gives us a great bird's-eye view. The whole ecosystem is broken down into 5 key areas. You got AI solutions, smart utilities, text tools, some specialized gaming tools, and, of course, image utilities. So let's do a little rapid-fire run-through of what each one brings to the table. First up, AI solutions. This is all about using artificial intelligence to amp up your work. So think of things like, automatically generating code snippets if you're a developer, summarizing a huge PDF for a researcher, or even suggesting some creative marketing copy for a new product launch. Next, the Smart Utility Kit. Honestly, you should just think of this as your digital Swiss Army knife, a collection of tools for all those little everyday annoyances. Maybe you need to quickly convert a dozen video files from one format to another, or extract all the text from an image you just screenshotted. This is where you'd go.
For anyone who works with words, there's the advanced text tools, and this goes way beyond a simple editor. We're talking about complex tasks, like finding and replacing a specific phrase across thousands of files at once, or running a sentiment analysis on a giant pile of customer feedback.
Then you've got a really specialized area, essential gaming tools. This is a set of resources built specifically for the gaming community. So we're talking about tools for tracking in-game stats across different platforms, managing community Discord servers, or even resources for indie game developers to prototype their ideas. And finally, versatile image utilities. This one covers everything from quick edits and batch conversions all the way to more detailed image analysis, like automatically tagging objects within a photo library to make them totally searchable. It's designed to be simple enough for a quick crop, but precise enough for the really complex stuff. So, wow, that's a quick tour of a lot of different tools. But what's the common thread that's tying all of them together? Let's zoom back out and look at the platform's core promise.
It all comes down to these 4 core principles. Simplicity, so you're not fighting the software just to get something done. Speed, so there's no lag in your workflow when you're on a deadline. Reliability, which just means your work is safe and the platform is always there when you need it. And flexibility, so it can adapt to whatever wild project you throw at it. This is the foundation of the whole user experience.
And this quote just brings it all home. This is the mission statement, and it really captures the entire vision. The goal isn't just to create powerful, innovative technology, but to make sure that power is accessible to everyone. So we've looked at the big vision, we've gone through the tools, and we've talked about the core promise. It really all comes down to this one question. Is a truly unified, all-in-one platform the future? And, more importantly, is it the right next step for your workflow? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining us.